Alright, and it's time for a Master Yi game, and this one was a normal game with friends, and it's quite short. Which one? I can't voice one of my longer games because I'm quite busy today, but this game was really requested by players. They've been wanting to see me play a Master Yi game, and sort of like Tryndamere, I get worried about playing some of my favorite champions in solo queue because I really worry about my teammates' composition makeup. You know, it's like, oh, I'll pick Master Yi. I'm gonna have fun today. They pick Yasuo, Katarina, and a bunch of other CC list champions, and we fight the enemy team who needs to be CC down or something, and we get torn to bits. Or if you saw the other day when I was playing Malphite, how miserable that game was. If you guys don't know, I picked Malphite, you know, someone notorious for having weak early ganks, and my two solo laners, they died three times each before 10 minutes happened. And why? They were begging for ganks, sure, but they were pushed to the towers. Either way, that's a whole story for another time. Runes and masteries: attack speed red, armor attack damage reds. No. Attack speed red, attack damage quints, armor yellow, magic resistance blues, 2190 masteries. As you can see, I'm pretty much just trying to farm for a little while and only trying to go for ganks if the opportunity sort of arises. In this case, the bard is getting very, very aggro, so I just kind of wait for him to do so, and I go in thanks to the lantern by Thresh. We kill him before he really goes through his magical portal thing, and I end up joining him too. Nonetheless, Master Yi, I love him. He's one of my favorite champions, actually. Much like Tryndamere, I own all of his skins except that, you know, jungle Master Yi skin that came out a little while ago. I never got around to buying it, and then afterwards I just never really got the chance to play Master Yi too much. So I didn't buy that one. So my favorite two are Ionia Master Yi and Chosen Master Yi, as you can see by the fact that I'm playing them right now. So anyways, Master Yi, I would actually say is probably one of the better jungle fighters, at least, and auto-attacking. A lot of other ones are like the Bursty type, Pantheon, and Kha'Zix. Master Yi farms like a champ and pushes like a champ, and he's got at least a few outs in comparison to other melee carries like Fiora and Tryndamere. Master Yi can at least be considered a viable pick against a team composition full of slows and junk like that, or CC that's too high of a cooldown to stop him. Think of it this way: the other day on the Tryndamere one, I was asked as to why Master Yi would be a good pick against champions like Sejuani and Lulu or Swain. The thing is, champions like Swain and Lulu and Sejuani do have some really hard CC. You know, Sejuani's ultimate or Lulu's polymorph for Swain's snare on the ground. But the problem with those is oftentimes those are either for initiation, have high cooldown, or priority and damage. Like Swain, his damage will be pretty pitiful if he doesn't use his snare. He'll be quite vulnerable in a team fight without a snare, so he's going to be forced to use it. So Master Yi excels against those types of champions because all you have to do is wait for them to burn it, and the only other recourse of stopping champions like Master Yi would be their slows. Lulu slow, Sejuani slow, or Swain slow, but those don't really work on Master Yi, so yay. So yeah, Master Yi is probably one of my go-to melee carries if the chance actually arises, and I could use someone that can farm and dice people up. He's like probably the most powerful carry powerful jungle carry in the game, in his sort of in the vein of it, types of champions like him. By the way, here completely got fucked up. I tried using my Alpha Strike on Aatrox. He got taken into his passive, so it stopped. Then I got CC'd, then I tried to use it on the Fiora, and then she went into her ultimate and became untargetable, so it failed too, and then I just got killed. So that was all me doing a whole lot of nothing. As you can see by this game, it's kind of going back and forth. I'm mostly just farming, I'm trying to get some cheesy ganks in, my teammates are dying or killing people, so it's kind of an even game so far. However, they are building so poorly, they're going to get massacred because of it. The Aatrox's build is really bad. He actually has a Cinder Hulk, which is not really good on Aatrox at all. I don't consider it a build worthwhile on Aatrox. In fact, I haven't considered tank Aatrox, maybe except with the Randuin's, viable in a long time. So his damage potential, his team fighting potential is really poor beyond his Q. The Maokai, he won't be able to resist the Cassiopeia, though his ultimate's going to have a lot of value in it anyways. Fiora's probably the best built out of all of them. I'm going to be able to... But Fiora being the only one that's the best build out of all of them, and considering I should probably ignore Maokai, means I'll probably tear the enemy team to pieces coming team fights. As you can see, I keep sniping the Bard out of just some pure bullshit things, though the Alpha Strike timing is something I'm quite used to. Here, though, I completely die because I failed to continue moving properly, and I just ended up taking too many tower shots. By the end of it, I just kind of accepted my fate. Now, one thing that makes this game even better was that the enemy team stream sniped us, apparently, because they were typing on the stream. And they were saying we were going to lose because we have a girl on the team. Okay. But, yeah, they're kind of not doing so well either. Me and Irelia were planning to go back to our bases right now, but the dragon's about to spawn, so we stick around. And this is just how... This is just really sad, actually. Look. I go down bottom lane because I figure dragon is worthless in comparison to a tower right now, because we're not going to fight for the dragon. And Aatrox tries to fight me 1v1. He doesn't even have a proper item build or any damage to the item, so he just gets eviscerated quickly. Misfortune, you can see her in the minimap, flash over the wall so she's taken out of the fight, and I sneak around to see if I can find her. She's still right there. I snipe her quite easily. And you gotta watch this. This is my favorite part of this entire game. Bard uses his ultimate on both of us, and then he's gonna try to magic journey on him. But fuck his magic journey. I cut him to pieces anyways. I love that. It's like I didn't even go to the magic journey. I went over the wall, was just waiting there, pausing, and then I just cut him in the knees. It's like the Alpha Strike couldn't land me in the middle of the terrain, so decided just to port me on the other side. I don't know how that interaction works, but it had a funny ass result. And with that, yeah, as you can see, the game is quite over. Like I said, I'm quite busy today, so I just kind of went with a short team battle. But still, it was a fun game, and people have been asking for Master Yi, so hooray for Master Yi. Remember to like the video to support the channel and to subscribe if you haven't yet. I have a few sponsors that are helping me maintain this channel, such as Loot Crate and Pro Build Systems. I have links to their websites on the description below. Use my code for a discount, and using my links also directly supports my channel.